Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be ranking cats based on the color of their coat. Now you may ask, why? Well, studies have shown that their behavior and personality is linked to the color of their coat. What studies you may ask? Well, studies that I conducted, of course. You see, I'm a certified biologist. These studies are based on my experiences. So, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, at first we have the black cat. This one, it's 8 year. Now you may ask why. Contrary to popular belief, these are absolute beauties, cuties. When you look at them, you just want to go, coochie, coochie, coochie. Like they're so cute when they stick their tongues out and act like little goobers. Like how can you call this a bad omen? Like look at them. They would be perfect. But there's a reason I put them in 8 year. These voids come with a software glitch. Most of them anyways. I have first-hand experience with a void which belongs to my grandma. That thing is cute as a button. The way it sleeps, the way it walks, the way it acts. But here's the problem. Like one moment he'll be acting all affectionate, purring, saying stuff like, I love you bro, you're the best human in the whole goddamn world. The people watching you should hit that like button and should subscribe to you. He definitely said that, and suddenly out of nowhere bro goes, wow. The fuck was that for, man? I gave you everything. I gave you food to eat. I gave you a place to stay. And this is how you treat me. After everything I've given you, you are ungrateful. You, I take full responsibility. It was my fault, dog. My bad. We good. Well, you may say, that's exclusive to that cat, that void. Then explain this. My grandma had another void when I was younger, like when I was 6 or 7. And even that was a cutie, a beauty, an absolute coochie. But even that had a software glitch. Not a feral one as such, and it didn't go ballistic on anyone, but how do I put this? It had a very peculiar mannerism. You see, it would go and smell people's armpits. It loved the smell of human armpits. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, bro would go to town on them armpits. Smellier the armpits, the more he seemed to love them. So, I rest my case. Alright, the voids are an absolute delight to have, but they come with software glitches. Compared to voids, the orange cats are absolute menaces. Still, they rank higher than the voids because of how entertaining they are. Void glitches are weird, but oranges don't have a software to begin with. Literally, nothing goes on inside their heads. They are little balls of fur that act on instinct with no sense of danger. Our grandma's neighbor had an orange, and that thing would come visit us occasionally. By visit us, I mean bro would spawn. Bro would spawn at the most random places. He once spawned on a ceiling fan with a piece of grass sticking out his butthole. This thing was usually clean, but that day bro felt like a tree, wanting to photosynthesize from his glutes. He'd spawn in the middle of the night, meowing his heart out as though he was singing a song, asking for treats and pets. Bro got shooed away though by this goober. We never got to see the glute photosynthesizer in our house again. This wasn't the first time a car was shooed away, and it wouldn't be the last. White cats are either the most timid, docile, scared version of a cat, or they're absolutely chat, giving no fucks to danger or piss, and there is no in between. Remember the armpit smelling void? We had a white car along with that. We let him out once and bro decided to hunt down a crow. And if you don't know anything about crows, they got the properties of a mafia. You go against one of them, you go against all of them. We'd have crows waiting outside our house, waiting to rough up Snow White. He was a dude. Bro had a price on his head. More ops than I ever could have in my lifetime. All because he managed to escape for one day. On the other hand, my paternal grandparents' neighbor has a white cat that's spooked by his own reflection. Bro was pretty as fuck. Had heterochromia. I don't have much to say about them, but they chill, so they go in 8 year. Grey cats are a delight, a treat to have. No faults whatsoever. Didn't have a grey cat, but when I was young, me and my friends found a stray. Our apartment didn't allow pets, and that sucked. However, that didn't stop us delinquents. We'd go out to play with the stray and feed him milk and car fuel. Eventually though, the apartment association caught on to our crimes and we were put on trial. Luckily for us, Our security guard, who initially didn't like the grey cat, eventually went on to adopt it. With that, I think we've completed the primary colors. Now we come to cow cats. Cows with patches of color that resemble a cow. My grandma had one random cow that would come and visit us. Now bro had an op. This goober. This goober was smaller than the cow, yet bro was ready to fight for his home. The beef between them was the next big thing after K-Dot versus Drizzy. They dropped diss tracks at each other, sometimes at 3 a.m. in the morning. Double Entendre's lyrics so profound it would keep me up at night. Let me quote a line from this legendary diss track that hit home. Meow meow, lem lem lem, meow, snarl. Obviously this dude won. His fierce energy that came from being a ruthless hungry stray could not be matched by this well-mannered domesticated cow. The cow cat took an absolute L and was shooed away. Just from this L, cow cats go in B tier. I don't have much experience with calico or tuxedo cats, so they go in S tier. Obviously, I am a car guy and I love them, no matter what they look like or how they act. However, if it's a hairless cat breed, then it's a different story. Most often, these cats are owned by socialites who commit crimes against humanity that are so unethical and immoral, it would make Satan shudder. At the very least, the people who own these are a part of some nefarious cult or have minority groups in their basement making exotic variables for them. Not the cat, but the people who take a liking to the breed. And going off of that, our first ever D tier. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. See you later. Bye.